Jr. tried one of them. Boom! Oh, like Superman!
You are a cartoon character!
In the air to right field, towards the corner, it's back! It's gone! Welcome to San Diego! The boys are having fun tonight.
Strike three! Dodgers have won it all!
Right to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hi everyone, this is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Jacob deGrom is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, man, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that 4-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 12:35.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now in the box, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for 3rd baseman. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, if you'd like to win 3 out of 4, I know that you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Kyle Lewis.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Houston, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Pablo Lopez gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Acuna.
Pitch on the way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
The second baseman, number 19.
Standing in now, number 19. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And the pitch. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Digging in will be Kyle Tucker. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Shoots this one over to first. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make it back in, Jim.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He went deep in the contest last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now at the plate, here is Andrew McCutcheon. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got a batting average of .444. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Bell, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy? I know he's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Frank Thomas. In the dirt here. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So next to bat will be Eddie Rosario for his career in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Judge at third with 2 away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Lee recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edgar Martinez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. But they're on top 1-0. Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Carter.
Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Kid Gary Carter leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of it. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Robert Poisson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Lewis waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the center fielder.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
So now to the plate, number 19, hit back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. All even now at 1-1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis, as we begin the top of the 4th. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Acuna, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will begin at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive a full base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A diving effort as it's off his glove. No chance of a recovery here despite a great effort that time, but he won't get him out on the play. Into the box, Frank Thomas.
At the ball.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it and makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the speedy catcher, Corey Lee. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now into the box, Brandon Belt, who delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he fouls this one off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 ball,
too high.
2 strikes.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box, Tyler Callahan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here, 2-1. Striding in for Oakland, Gary Carter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Digging in next, Robert Poisson. He flew out in his last debut. First delivery to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A's are gone in orders as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Plate now is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling. Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. To second for 1. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now the 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 2 and the Astros 1. Striding in is number 19. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman, number 19.
First pitch on the way. Line hard, deep into left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow roller left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 2-1. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Lewis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next, here is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. And now Aaron Judge. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
The right fielder.
Now the pitch.
Judge.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Frank Thomas, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line toward right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he spoils another one. Off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Acuna, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. J.B. Wendelken will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Miles Straw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edgar.
Time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the East Bay right after this. Astros lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Miles Straw will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 3.
Ryan Presley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. From the stretch as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Stepping in now, Robert Poisson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Presley has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Now a swing and a fly ball. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's got to hurry. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Alex Red zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the way, ball one. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first to the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the pitch will be in time to take care of him. Andy Aid made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Athletics took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season. Pablo Lopez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his second. So that will wrap things up.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. In the division, the Royals completed a short 2-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-3. Rangers sit in second place in the American League West